You know, I'm on this new platform, so I have to check and make sure that I'm in the right place, and that you can see me. Grand rising to you. Welcome to the Global Living Room this morning, this day before Love Day. Now, let me see. Let me make sure I got what I need here. Hide messages. I don't want to hide the messages. I want you to say good morning to me so that I know that you're there. Oh, there you are. Okay, so I'm in the right place. Good morning, my beloveds. How are you this morning? Happy day before Love Day. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see where we are. Saludos. Aha, okay, saludos to say from New York City. Good morning, grand rising to you. Grand rising, come on into the Global Living Room. 2 more weeks and it'll be a year. Actually, next week will be a year that we have been together. Can you imagine? So I'm sprucing up antiviral workbook with all of our original messages and some of our weekly messages so that we can, if you want to get a copy, you can get it and we can all be together. I'm gathering up all my giveaways so that we'll have things I can give you an anniversary present. It's just exciting. Can you imagine that the corona has been around for a year? Grand rising Philly, grand rising Dubai. Good morning, Dubai. How are you? Grand rising to you. Maryland, grand rising Richmond, grand rising, who's that? South Africa, Johannesburg. Well, it's afternoon there, but grand rising. We're in the grand rising here. Okay, I'm just checking on the puppies. We've just about cured the eat the wee pad situation. What I did with the, I gave them a paper bag. I figured if they needed to tear up something, let them tear up the paper bag. So I give them the paper bag and they don't eat the wee pad every day. Sometimes they just get excited and they eat the wee pad. Good morning. How come I'm getting names and not messages? That's weird. Social comments display here. Click on them to showcase on the stream. Lord, I don't know why they leave me loose with technology. But this is the Global Living Room. And you know that this is where we come to love on each other, to support each other, to take care of each other as we move through this pandemic that we're going through. And now the other thing that I don't even know what that thing is that they're doing over there with the people and run up and killing up everybody. It's just too much. But we're going to love on them anyhow. And we're going to do what we have to do. Let me see if I click this button. Y'all know I should not be clicking no buttons, but here I go. I'm clicking the buttons. I see hearts and I see names, but somebody type me a message and let me see if I see it. Because I have hit something. All I see is names and hearts and I don't see no words. I think I hit something. It said, okay, wait a minute. Let me hit this. What that say? It's not doing nothing. It's not doing nothing. I was seeing messages, but now I'm not. So I'm not going to be able to see when you suit up. I see little, what they call those things, emojis, but I don't see any words. Somebody send me some words. One of my secretaries. I have 3 secretaries, Gay and Lisa. Lisa, I didn't get your address and stuff. All right, help me somebody. Let me see. What does this say? This says captions. All right, restream allows you to stream. Okay, that's not what I need. I don't need to know that. Why are you telling me that? Okay, I've done something bad, y'all. I've done something bad and I can't see. I can't see the messages. What is this? I don't want to share the screen. Oh, there was a show. Okay, let me see what that says. Okay, it's not doing it. It's not doing it. All right, we're just going to keep on moving up. Come on in, and we're going to suit up this morning. I got something good for you to suit up. Since we're going into Love Day, Valentine's Day, I want you to tell me who you love. That's how we're going to suit up this morning. We're going to suit up in love. I love you, Damon. That's my son. I love you, Nisa. That's my daughter. I love you, Kimani. That's my granddaughter. So come on, put it in the thread, even if I can't see it. Tell me who you're sending love to this morning. And don't tell me my daughter, my mother, my husband, my sister. Put their name out there. Nobody's going to know who they are. Come on, put their name. I love you. Let's just put it out there, out in the world. Let's just love on each other. I love you. Come on. We're gonna send some love out into the world right here from the global living room where we've been together for an entire year, almost 1 week. And it's been a good year. I don't know if it's been good for you, but it sure has been good for me. Let me just see. Restream. I'm still trying to find out why I don't see words. This is a problem. I don't see words. I just see names. And that's not helpful to me. All right, private chat. Did I hit that? No, I didn't hit that. Okay, I didn't do that. Help me, somebody. I don't know who that would be. Social comments displayed here. Let me see if I go over here. Oh, now it's asking me if I want to leave. I don't want to do that. I don't want to leave. There it is. I hit something and there you are. Happy Sabbath, Chicago. Oh, Lord. But haven't I gotten better in this year? I've gotten better with the technology, right? At least and I was also on time. Come on, I see it coming in. I love you. Yes, I love you, God. I love you. Come on, who you sending love out today? Who you sending love out today? Let's just send it out into the world. All over the world, from Chicago to Dubai to Peoria to Brazil, France, Italy. I love you. Yes, I love you. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Come on. Remind yourself of how much love you have in your life. Yes, I love you. Mama Masi, I love you. Reverend Rosetta, I love you. Reverend Lydia, I love you. Reverend Tammy, I love you. Bolade, I love you. Yawo Batala, I love you. Yawo Yamaya, I love you. Yes, I'm just sending love out into the world today. Yes, and I love so many people. I love all my crew from Fix My Life. I love you, Red Eye, El Rojo. I love you. I love you, Breed Love. I love you, Champ. I love you, Rob. I love you, Robert Wesley Branch. I love you. I love you. And doesn't it feel good to just say it? You know, sometimes we're around people and we take it for granted. We just don't even say it. Yeah. And I love me. I love you, Iyanla. I love you. And of course, I love you, Holy Spirit. And I love you, Great Mother. And I love you. Come on. Tell me who you're loving on this morning. Who you loving on? If you're loving on your grandma, 'cause I love you, Grandma Kitty. Come on. Who you loving on this morning? Tomorrow is Love Day. Tomorrow is Love Day. And we're going to talk about that today. Okay? How can I get to Love Day, Valentine's Day, and don't talk about relationships? And you know, I don't talk about relationships because that is like a rabbit hole, but I'm going to talk about them today. Okay. We're going to talk about relationships today and what it means to hit the rack. Okay. Yes. I love you. Come on. Somebody loves you, Shay. Somebody loves you, King Martinez. Somebody loves you. Oh, somebody loves me. Thank you. I'm loving you back. I love you, Mommy. Not Mommy. Give Mommy a name. Come on, put it out there in the world. The universe is ready to receive some love. So don't just have it hanging out there loose. Put a name on it. Put a name on it. Okay? Put a name on it. Like that song says, put a blessing on it. Put a name on it. I love you, Eddie. I love you, Auntie. Yes. Oh, somebody got a hole. Ooh, that's a big old thing. Yeah, come on. I love you, Rodney Scott. I love you. I love you, Laura. I love you, Helen. I love you, Iyanla Van Zandt. That The host unmuted your mic. Okay, there I am. Now can you hear me? Okay. I don't know what I did. I didn't do it, actually. There was something strange going on. It's okay. It's all right. Can you hear me now? Text me, Laura and Rosetta. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I should get a job with Verizon. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes. Okay, there we go. But now we're back to the I don't see your words. I just see your name. So you know what? I'm just going to see your names, and that's what we're going to do. I see you, Miss Angie. Should I turn you off? Don't be clicking no buttons. You see Miss Angie there over there, y'all? Who's that? Disable camera. Nope, not doing that. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened, but we're not going to worry about it. Come on, send me some love. We're still sending love out there in the world, in the energy, sending love to your people. So what happened now is I only see names. I can't see words, but whatever I did to make myself see words, cut the sound off. So we're not going to do that no more, okay? So I can't see you. I'm just going to trust that you are sending love out to the people. And we're behind schedule this morning, but that's okay. You know Mercury's retrograde. Mercury's retrograde, so who knows what the heck is going on out there in the universe, okay? We're not going to worry about it. We're going to move forward. And so we begin. All right. All of that love that we sent out in the world. Come on, just take it in. Take it in, take it in, and take a nice deep breath. Come on, we breathe in love today. Yeah. Whatever you're doing, just stop and take a nice deep breath and breathe love today. And just think about all of the people that you were able to send love to, all of those names and all of that energy, and just see it as a big green ball right in front of you. A huge green ball right in front of you, and breathe it in. It can be Kelly green, it can be lime green, it can be whatever color green you want it to be. Just breathe it in. Love. Yeah, breathe it right into the center of your chest and let it fill you up. Come on, breathe in the love. Just breathe it in. Yeah. And let that ball of green light in front of you, let it get bigger and bigger and bigger until you're just surrounded by it. Come on, breathe it in. And we've spent so much time sending love to other people. What is it that you love about you? What is it that you love about you? Do you love your hair? Do you love your feet? Do you love your teeth? Do you love your kindness? What is it that you love about you? Come on, breathe it in. Let me know this morning. I love me because, just think that. I love me because I'm willing. Come on. I love me because I never give up. Breathe it in. We're not cleaning nothing. We're not clearing nothing today. We're just loving on ourselves. I love me because. I love me because. Why you loving on you this morning? Come on, breathe it in. Think about the things that you've done for yourself. And think about the things that you've done for other people. I love me because. Come on, breathe it in. Yeah, think about the things that you've worked through and worked around and worked with. Come on, breathe it in. I love me because. And just let that love, let it fill up your throat. Let it fill up your chest. Let it fill up your belly. I love me because. Come on, breathe it in. Oh, we spend so much time taking care of everybody else and doing for everybody else. Right now, we just want to love on us. Come on, breathe it in. I love me because I don't give up. Come on, breathe it in. I love me because I just have been through so much. Breathe it in. I love me because I just haven't I said that already, but I'll say it again. I haven't given up. That's something to love about yourself. Come on, breathe it in. I love me because. I love me because. Come on, breathe it in. Yeah. I love me because I'm alive. How about that? I love me because. Not because of what I do or because of what I have. I love me because of who I be. How about that? Come on, breathe it in. Remember, you are all surrounded with green light, just green, 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 green. I know they say love is pink, but we going straight into the heart, and that is green. Come on, breathe it in. Yeah. I love me because I've always been there for me. Come on, breathe it in. Yeah. I love me because no matter what they have said or done or haven't said or haven't done, yeah, I am moving through. Come on, breathe it in. Yes. Just love on you for a moment. Give yourself permission to just love on you for a moment. I am so, yeah, there you go. Sending love from Japan. Yeah. I'll take some love from Japan. I'll take some love from wherever it's coming from. Come on, breathe it in. I love me before. Somebody's telling me they can't hear me again. Did that happen again? Somebody let me know if you can hear me. I don't know what's going on. Mercury retrograde. In the midst of love, you know, the world is so repugnant of love with all of the craziness that's going on. Love is the last thing that we have. So am I good? Somebody tell me, am I good? Am I good? Is there anything I need to do? My microphone is muted. No, that's old. That's old. Okay. I don't know. Help me. I love me because that's what we're doing this morning. We sent love out to the world. Now we're taking it in for ourselves. I love me before, and we're breathing in green light. We're just breathing in green light. I love me because. Come on, tell me why. Tell me why you love me. Okay, maybe they can't hear me. That's why I'm not getting no message. Oh, Lord. That's okay, Mercury. We're going to work with you. We're going to work with you. It's just that, next week is our anniversary, so that they're testing us. I love me because that's where we are this morning. I love me because. I love me because. Come on, breathe it in. Yeah, come on. I breathe it in. Send some love. And if you've got any kind of health challenges or dis-ease in your body, send some love right there. Breathe some love right into that. Ladies, breathe love into your breasts so that we'll protect them. Men, breathe love into your prostate so that it'll stay healthy. Come on. People who think they have depression, breathe some love into your third eye. Come on, breathe it in. I love me because, yeah. And then take your left hand and put it over the center of your chest, and take your right hand and put it over your left hand. And I love me because, and love on you. Just make contact with yourself. So always so anxious to send it out in the world, but right now we're going to receive it. I love me. Self-love. Self-love. Yeah. Just touch your chest and make that contact with the center of your loving, and breathe in the green light. Surround yourself with it. I love me because. I love me. Yeah. Just loving on us this morning. Is that good? Is that good? Come on, breathe it in. Breathe it in. Send some love to your shoulders and your arms. Yeah, send some love to your legs and your knees. All them people that Arthur's trying to get a hold of you, that would be Mr. Arthur Wright Tuss. Mr. Arthur Wright Tuss. I know it's a man, okay? It's a masculine energy. Send some love to them knees and those hips and those fingers and those arms. Yeah, we're going to send you an eviction notice, Mr. Arthur Wright Tuss. Whatever it is, just send some love to it today. I told you all about my plan. If it wasn't so big, I would show it to you. How it had one little, what do you call it, blossom on it. And I came downstairs and loved on it every single day. And that thing is just blooming now. Okay. So send some love to wherever it is in your body. Don't let them just give you medical names. Send some love to that thing, whatever it is. You got a diagnosis, love on it. Come on, send some love to it. That's what we're doing right now. Just loving on ourselves. Come on, breathe in. Yeah, good. And I love you too. I love you. 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 I tell my abundance group that every night. I don't know if they believe me, but I do love them. These people have been consistently working for today will be our 27th day. Some people have never missed a day. Just like my spiritual warriors, 6 weeks, they did their work. And my from the ground up people, I say my because I facilitated the program. I know all of us belong to God. Yeah. So I'm going into an old goodie today for our reading. I'm going into an old goodie today. I'm going into until today. Until today. I couldn't find my bound copy, so I have this one. This is my just laying around the house copy. But until today. Until today. Yeah, that's what we're reading from today. And I was looking for a reading, and then I said, well, let me just read the message for today, because until today gives you a message for every day. As you can see, my thing is all marked up and everything. I know Mama Masi is out there shouting because this is her book. She loves that. So in Until Today, it's broken down into 12 sections each month. And each month you're working on a principle. So of course, in February, we're working on love. So I went to the message for today in love. All right. Can you hear me? Listen. Now that you loving on you. All right. We're going to get in here and we're going to do just a little bit of talk about relationships. Because I know tomorrow is Valentine's Day and people will be all upset if they don't get some chocolate that they don't need or some flowers. But today's message in Until Today. Listen, ready? It says, I will know love when I realize relationships never die, they change. Now, isn't that a concept? You know, what we call divorce and break up and break down. Relationships don't die, they just change. So here's what the message says. Ready? Some people stay in unsatisfying relationships just to be able to say they stayed. At times, we stay simply because we are tired of walking away. Or we may stay for the bragging rights to be able to say, I did my best, I tried really hard, I gave all I had. Or we may stay hoping against hope that things will get better, that we will one day get what we believe we have given. Sometimes we stay just to prove we can stay. The question is, what are we really proving? Okay, I'm going to talk about this in a minute. As children, we learned how to take a spanking. We learned how to run, how to hide, how to duck, dodge, and cover the various parts of our body to avoid the pain of the spanking. If we are lucky, we eventually master just what to do and how to do it to lessen the blows. The question is, what do you say about yourself when you show that you know how to take a beating? Okay. In relationships, it is quite possible to stay long after it is healthy or wise to do so. But you can only duck and dodge for so long. You can only take so much. You can only master what you know is coming, which leaves you completely unprepared for new developments. To stay for the sake of staying could hurt you or get you hurt. Beyond the physical, mental, and emotional pain, there is the damage that is done to your spirit. When the damage happens, there is no way to duck, run, or hide from the pain. Until today, you may have considered yourself brave for staying in a relationship or other situation because you knew how to stay. Just for today, be devoted to evaluating why you stay, what you must do to stay, and whether or not staying is causing you spiritual pain. Until today. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. And this is when people either affirm their relationships or long for a relationship. When we expect people to prove how much they love us. Relationships, they're hard. But here's what I want to share with you. And I learned this the hard way. You're in relationship with everything. You're in relationship with everybody. And we don't have to have different rules and parameters when it comes to love. Relationships, how you relate to people, and it's only going to be a function of how you relate to yourself. Because at all times, in all situations, under all circumstances, there is nobody in the room but you and God. And how you are in relationship is going to be a function of your relationship with you and your relationship with God. And love is really all that we need. But since this is Valentine's Day, and I know a lot of people are, okay, y'all, get out. And I know a lot of people are looking at their relationships. I remember before my partner passed, when we were together, I remember he asked me, what do you want for Valentine's Day? What do you mean, what do I want for Valentine's Day? He said, well, I know y'all like your candy or your flowers. I don't give me no flower. I said, you know what I want? A love letter. I want you to write me a love letter because that's going to come from your heart. That's going to come from who you are. I want a love letter. Okay? I didn't get it till Thanksgiving. Then here we are loving on each other, living with each other, moving through life together, and you couldn't write me a love letter? What? Because so very often we take love for granted. We take people for granted. So on this Valentine's Day, I want to give you some parameters, some considerations for building and rebuilding and reaffirming all of your relationships, okay? And that's what I call the RACK, R-A-C-K. Respect, affirmation, commitment, and kindness. The RACK. Respect. So many relationships have lost respect. Respect for whoever it is that's standing in front of you. This expression of life, this expression of love, this focus of your love, respect. Respect their thoughts and their feelings. Respect their sensitivities. Respect their needs. Respect. Respect. is such a foundation of love. When you respect somebody, you don't look at them and see what's wrong with them. When you respect somebody, you don't look at them and tear them down. When you respect somebody, you don't find ways to hurt them and harm them. When you respect somebody, whether it's your partner or your children or your parents or your coworker, because you're in relationship with everything and everyone. Respect. We think that our way is the way, and what we think and what we feel in the moment. Respect. And maybe, and it's quite true, what you think is respectful, someone else might not think is respectful. So if you're in relationship with somebody, maybe that's a conversation you need to have. Is there anything that I do, or is there a way that I be that makes you feel disrespected? But see, we don't want to know the truth. We want to walk around and act like our farts don't stink. Respect. Respect somebody's point of view. Who anointed you to be the great boo-ba-ha-ha of the world? That everything's got to be the way you think it's supposed to be. And we do this to our partners all the time. Let me just say something. In relationships, it's not your partner's job to make you happy. Where did we get that from? Listen, I get up at 5:30 in the morning. By the time I take my shower, go do my prayers, because I have to go to God clean. By the time I take my showers, wash up, go do my prayers, come back, take the dogs out, come back, feed the dogs, make my coffee, do my whatever work I'm doing, my reading or whatever. By now it's 9 o'clock and the phone is ringing and I got this to do and that. I don't have time to be making nobody happy, but that don't mean I can't love and respect you. What makes us think that it's another weak, confused, searching for the right way to be human being that's supposed to make you happy? Excuse me, madam. Could you stop, please? Thank you. I love you. Our job in relationships is to support this whole thing of respect. Next, the A. Affirm. 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 We stop affirming each other in our relationships. We stop affirming our children. We stop affirming our parents. And to affirm means to call out the good, to speak the good. Gosh, you look great today. Oh my God, I love how you wash those dishes. Did you make up the bed? Oh, I just want to thank you. Affirm. But you'll tell them what's wrong, what they did wrong, how they disappointed you, how they didn't do what they said, how they didn't do this and not doing that. I'm talking children, parents, partners, siblings. Siblings. Both of my siblings are dead. I'm the baby and I'm the last one standing. And I can tell you, when they were alive, we weren't taught to affirm each other. We were taught to ask each other, criticize each other, judge each other, correct each other, support each other, yeah, but we weren't taught to affirm each other. My brother never told me I was pretty. My sister never told me that, and I never told them because we weren't taught to affirm. Our parents pointed out what we didn't do, what we didn't have, and what we did wrong. But if you want your relationships to work in the 21st century, you got to learn how to affirm. But if you're not affirming yourself, you're not going to affirm anybody else. I'd love to stick appreciation on there too, but I'm going to stay with affirmation. Respect and affirmation will heal any relationship. I don't care what it is. It's love. Respect is love. Love somebody enough to tell them the truth, but you don't have to tell them your version of the truth every day. Affirm people. When's the last time you affirmed your children? Gosh, I love the way you made your bed up today. Oh, you know what? You are doing so good with this online learning. I know this has been difficult, but you are doing great. Yeah. Affirm. When's the last time you affirmed your partner? I remember one time I was in the window and my partner went to take the trash out. You know what I did? I got on the phone and I called him. I'm standing in the kitchen window and I said, I just love watching you walk up that driveway with that trash can. I said, let me tell you, you look so good to me. Because it wasn't just that he was taking the trash out, you know, just affirm. You want somebody to bring you some chocolates and a card. When was the last time you affirmed that person? Tell them how good they are at what they do. Tell them how good they are at how they be. Just affirmation with nothing attached to it. Respect and affirmation. C, commitment. This thing right here, because you know the C could be on cheating. The C could be on cheating. It could be on complaining. It could be on a lot of things, but we want to talk about commitment. Are you committed? Not to the relationship, but to be your best in the relationship. Are you committed? Not to take things for granted. Not to take your partner or your children or your parents or your siblings for granted. What is your commitment? Are you committed to respect and affirm the other person? Are you committed to support them in their dream and vision without giving advice? Ain't nobody asked you for your advice. Hush. Commitment. Commitment to be the best you can be in the relationship. Commitment to support the person and being the best that they can be. Commitment to affirm them. Commitment to respect them. Commitment to be there without question or correction. Commitment. And are you committed to having a whole, healed, healthy relationship with whoever it is? You know, one of the things that we do in our relationships is we try to protect each other's feelings and we lie to each other. We lie. We don't tell the truth of how we feel. We don't tell the truth about what we see. And when you're committed to a relationship, you're committed to have the relationship clean. That's another C. Clean, clear, complete communication. Clean, clear, complete communication is a part of being committed. Committed that each person will grow. Each person will grow. I'm going to say this again because I don't know if it's going on. I'm seeing these large things. Let me just say, I'm not asking nobody for no money. I'm not running no contest. I'm not sending out no friend requests. So if you see that, that is not from me. And I'm not casting spells on people. Somebody want to fix your spell. That's not me. If it's here in this thread, I'm not promoting it. I'm not supporting it. You know, anytime I have something that I want to offer you, I tell you and I put the link in the thread. But because there's so many of us here, people are coming into this thread selling stuff and offering stuff. I'm not supporting none of that. And it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful for you to come in my thread. Well, I don't know what in the world you got going on and start offering to sell people stuff. How disrespectful is that? So I just want you to know, because there's a big thing going on now where I'm running a contest and I'm giving you people money and that's not me. Okay. Even though it has my picture on it. But you know what? When I find them, because my picture, this face right here is trademarked. Okay. So they're going to owe me some money. Anyway, respect, affirmation, commitment. Commitment to be respectful, commitment to affirm, commitment to support and encourage, commitment for you to grow. Do you know your growing improves your relationships? We always looking to see what somebody else need to do. What about commitment to your growth, your healing? How about that? And then sharing what you learn. Respect, affirmation, commitment. Here's the last one. Kindness. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. What happened to kindness? What happened to that? When did we stop being kind? Just nice, kind. Good morning. Uh, uh, Thank you. Not cussing and calling people out their names. Kindness. Do people know how to be kind to their children? And I know teenagers are a pain in the butt, but can you be kind? We stop being kind. I'm looking at this thing, this conflammation that's going on in Washington with the people and them. We just don't be kind anymore. If you want your relationships to grow, you got to bring some kindness in. If you want to grow, you got to bring some kindness in. How about being kind to somebody that you're upset with? How about kind enough just to say, you know what? Excuse me, I don't have nothing. I just need a little water. Let me drink a little water so that y'all don't think I got something. Okay? How about just even being kind to somebody you're upset with? Kind enough to say, you know what, I can't talk to you right now. I'm a little upset with you. I'm really upset with myself. I'm really upset with myself, and I'm looking at you. Okay? So we need to do that. Respect, affirmation, commitment, and kindness. Now, I want to go back to our reading, because the reading says sometimes we stay in relationships just because we know how to stay, and not because there is kindness, respect, commitment, and affirmation. If you are in any relationship with anybody where you don't have respect, where you can't affirm the person, where you're not committed to your healing, your growth, and bringing that commitment to the relationship, and where you can't even be kind to the person, kind enough to speak, kind enough to tell the truth, why are you there? People on their job complaining about their job. They ain't in the rack at the job. Why are you there? Are you staying just because you don't know what else to do? That's not kind to you. Are you there because you think you're helping the other person? Well, that's not respectful of you. Why are you there? Why do you stay in a relationship with anything or anyone where you're not getting what you need to grow and heal and love? Any relationship, not your kids. You can't leave your kids. I wish, no, I'm not going to say I wish you could. Remember, as children, we learned how to take a spanking. We learned how to run, how to hide, how to duck, how to dodge, how to cover the various parts of our bodies to avoid the pain. And sometimes we stay in relationships, running, ducking, dodging, hiding, and masking our pain. That's not kind to you, nor is it kind to the other person. So on this Valentine's Day, instead of giving chocolate and flowers and cookies and that kind of stuff, because most of us can't go out to the restaurant because you can't sit down nowhere, the darn corona. How about working on your relationship? How about racking up your relationship? How about that? How about having clear, clean, complete communication about where you are in the relationship, what you see, what you desire in the relationship? How about that? How about affirming your partner, your kids? How about no card, no candy, no dinner? How about, what is that? And you can't even be kind. Soon as somebody do something you think they're not supposed to do, you cussing and calling people names. No. Mm-mm. How about tomorrow you rack up your relationship? How about that? That you write a love letter. When was the last time you wrote your partner a love letter? When was the last time you wrote your children a love letter? My beloved Jamia has been transitioned now, 17, 18 years? And I still have cards that she gave me. Yeah. And I still, let me not make myself cry. Yeah. I have cards that she gave me. And Mama Masi, who sends me cards all the time, and my godchildren, because that's more important to me. So rack up your relationship tomorrow. Forget the candy. Don't buy no candy. Sit down and talk. Touch. When was the last time you took your partner's face in your hands and just looked in their eyes? Have you ever done it? Have you ever just taken your partner's face in your hands and just look? No words, just touch. Do you know how good that feels when you touch people's face? I love that. I love to touch my grandchildren's face and my son. Actually, I lick my son because he hates it. But that is the one little thing that we do. Okay, you wrote me a letter. I wrote me a letter last night. Yeah, write yourself a love letter. Not only write the love letter, put it in the mail and send it to yourself. And when you never know, that day you get that letter, you may really need it. Okay? All right. So we spend a lot of time with our technical stuff, but that's okay. Yeah? Rack. Respect everybody you're in relationship with. Affirm everybody you're in relationship with. Commit to being your best and supporting other people in being their best in your relationship. Yeah? And be kind. Be kind. No running and dodging and hiding. Talk about your pain. Pray about it so that it can be better. Let's have a different kind of relationship, a different kind of Valentine's Day. Because Mercury is retrograde. That means the planet of communication is going backwards. That's why I said don't write it. Write it out. Okay, what we got? Unmasking the pain. I'm sending myself a love letter. Good. I have this new relationship. Good. Makes me cry. Something makes me cry. Somebody's husband's recuperating. Somebody's going to rack up tomorrow. Yes. Good. All right. I think we're doing good. And I know it's been hard with the corona lurking around, trying to suck up everybody off the corners. Ended our relationship last night. Okay. So somebody said that, great, rack it up. He ended the relationship. It changed. That's what the reading said. Relationships don't end, they change. So he's changing the relationship. That's it. Bless him. And give yourself permission to grieve, because it's gonna, we miss the physical presence, but bless him. Don't get mad and upset, and don't make it about you. Maybe he didn't leave you. Maybe he had to go find himself. When somebody shifts a relationship, changes a relationship, we make it about us. Well, what I did for you and what I didn't do and what's wrong with me. Maybe it ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't personal. Maybe he needs to go find himself, or somebody that he's in a better rack with. I don't know, but don't make it about you, but grieve it, mourn it, and then move on. Okay. I made a wrong choice. Ooh. Okay. All right, somebody's racking. Now there's another meaning for racking too. All righty, what do I have for you this week? Absolutely nothing except love. I have no gifts, I have no giveaways, but I'm going to have some next week. I told you that we're moving. Masterpiece is moving, so we're going to have a lot of things to give away. We're also going to have a huge sale, because a lot of things that we're repackaging, and I tell you, running the business, it is a lot. It's a lot. And please, also, I tell you, next Friday, the 26th, actually our anniversary, which is a Friday. Our anniversary is February 26th. That was the first time we did an antiviral message. But I'm going to be on HSN with Masterpiece Afterglow Shower Oil. So if you all get an opportunity, I'm going to be on the new show called Shades of Beauty. It comes on between 2 and 4 on Friday. Now, I don't know what time I'm going to be on there, and I won't see you before I go on there. So on February 26th, between 2 and 4, if you get an opportunity and can come to HSN, because I told y'all, if I don't make my quota, they won't give me a show. All right. So I told all my friends, hold on to your little bit of money. I think it's 19.95. You can get 2 little shower oils on HSN. And then if I make my quota, then they'll give me the show. Because what I really want to do, Masterpiece is not just a product. It's a spiritual tool. I put herbs in there and oils, and we pray. Somebody said I need help in my marriage. Rack it up. Talk to your husband about this. Ask him, does he respect you? Ask him, does he feel respected by you? And affirm him. And then maybe you all need to recommit. Marriages don't end, they just change. February 26th, HSN, sometime between 2 and 4. If I find out, I'll put it on my Facebook page. Now, see, that's me telling you what I'm doing and asking for your support. All right. And then if I get the little 15-minute thing on there, then I can really teach about herbs and oils and how our energy and what that is. I love it. Okay. 2 p.m. No, 2 to 4 p.m. Lord, not a.m. Thank you. 2 to 4 p.m. on. And if I find the time, I'll put it in the thing. But they usually don't tell you the time until the day, which is crazy as hell, sitting around waiting for that. And they usually give me 7 minutes between old women selling moisturizing cream. It's crazy. Listen, I give big up to Lisa from Carol's daughter, because she's on there a lot, and so she has a show now. Good for her, because you think it's a little. Well, let me shut up. Let me respect HSN. All right. Dr. Akmal Muwakil, Healing, HEALEN, healingarts.net, working with folk with diabetes. Ivy Hilton, Sound Spa. Oh, listen. I got to tell you all this quick. I was on Clubhouse. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. Let me look at my phone. Girl, that is deep. That Clubhouse thing, that's a new thing. Is that what it is? Let me see if that's what it is. Yeah, I was on Clubhouse. And that's my son. Why are you calling me? You know I'm on air. Bye. Disrespectful. Yeah, so I'm not gonna leave y'all. Somebody coming in at 11 o'clock asking me what racking means. Go back and watch the tape, boo. Go back and watch the tape. See, the flash soap. I do have it. I've been negligent. Forgive me. I have the soap, got the bottles, got the label. I've just been negligent. Forgive me. I'll get it to you. All righty. The power of patience. That's where our closing reading is coming from today. The Power of Patience by M.J. Ryan. How to slow the rush and enjoy more happiness, success, and peace of mind every day. This book is a true gift to the world. Let me see. Who else are they quoting? Sue Bender. Yeah. All right. I read it a while ago, but it came to me this morning. So The Art of Patience came out in 2003, 17 years ago. Do we need this now or what? And I'm reading from the chapter, Be Here Now. Be here now. That's respectful, to be here now when you're with somebody in relationship and not on the phone or not on Facebook or not on Twitter. Be here now. And it starts by saying, every moment a beginning, every moment an end. Eckhart Tolle is a spiritual teacher who, in his youth, lived with intense anxiety and depression. Often he considered suicide. Then, on his 29th birthday, He had a spontaneous enlightenment experience, which left him with a profound undercurrent of peace that remains with him to this day, 13 years later. What he experienced, he says, is the power of now. Realize deeply, listen, that the present moment is all you ever have. Oh, hey, get off there. Get in the kitchen. Get over there. You know better. All we ever have is now. He writes, whatever pain or conflict we feel is always some form of non-acceptance, some form of resistance to what is. You don't want what you got, and you want what you don't have. When you come into the present moment as it truly is, there are no problems, only situations to be dealt with now or left alone and accepted as a part of the issues of the present moment until they change. All you really have is now. And anytime you're in resistance or upset, it means that you're either in the past of what happened or in the future of what should happen. Be here now. The power of patience. MJ Ryan. Okay. I want y'all to have a good love day tomorrow. Do some racking. Do some racking with yourself, with your family, with your partner. Just have a good day. On the East Coast, it's going to snow, so I'm going to be in here. I'm going to make me some soup, some lentil soup, okay? Deep bow. Have a great week. Have a good day. And I'll see you next week for our anniversary. No, it's not next week. It's the following week. All right. But we'll talk about our anniversary next week. Okay? Bye.